Yo, how's it going everyone? Is that time once again. We are back for the Dokkan late Saturday stream. Viewer challenges, challenge requests, all sorts of... Whatever challenge runs your heart's desire. That's what we, the usual run of business for a Saturday evening. So, I need to get rid of my boost, so we're just going to jump in quickly and get a quest mode stage done here. Can't wait for physical Raditz EZA, yeah. I really hope this is actually going to be good. Yeah, I tried putting Sif on top of the tower thing before we started, but he just jumped down like basically straight away. And now they're wrestling. He'll be the greatest unit in Dokkan again. I mean, he really deserves that, like, redemption. Like, his EZA, I actually do genuinely hope, like, for the memes, that his EZA, he's, like, the best EZA TUR in the game or something. Like, yeah, Kami Style, how's it going? But yeah, doing well today. Yeah, we should get the cell details reveal, I think, tomorrow. So that'll be good in the morning. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Skybringer, Rohit, how's it going? Aaron, Red Lord Gaming, how you doing? God of War, Drace, J Star, Thomas Wake, Rail, Norbert, how's it going? Preston. How is everyone doing on this fine Saturday? I was doing some team combos, transformation boosts and sworn enemies would be fun. Yeah, there's a lot of good options for the cell leader skill. Yo, now. Attempt Goku's Red Zone Jiren of a character you want to EZA during Cell Celebration. Good lord. The problem with that is, all the units that I feel like could EZA during his celebration, are they even going to be on teams that are runnable against that event? Community response about the cell. Yeah, I'll probably do, like, when we find out his details tomorrow, I'll make a tweet to ask what people think, and then that'll go up later in the day when it's had time to get replies and stuff. So, because yeah, like, I'm trying to think, out of all the characters I would most want to get an EZA during Cell Celebration, Tech Cell is the Tech Androids is probably up there. But the problem is, like, what teams are they on that we could actually run in that Goku family, like, Jiren Red Zone stage that wouldn't get completely destroyed? But yeah, Tech Android EZA would be super good. Let me double check what where's the Tech Androids? Are they only interesting categories that we could get into? They're on uncontrollable power, interestingly enough. So that means they're on Int Broly's team. I mean, this would be interesting. I mean, realistically, we just have to make it. We just have to try and make sure they never get hit. Otherwise, it's gonna be GG for them. But we'll see. I can already tell you everyone's response to Cell. He sucks. Yeah, even if he is really good. Yeah, Jaren, how's it going? Yeah, thank you for the. Well, I say the trash take, but it was a W take, so. Yeah, AGL Cell is another good one. Tech Cell is a newer unit though, so let's see. I think for this Broly, do we want to use the domain straight away? Oh, the other Broly's on in slot 7. That's annoying. Yeah, maybe I won't use it then. We'll use it when the other Raditz. Just looking at the chat. When the other Broly comes around. Physical Raditz truly has no limits. Do you think the next celebration could be a full Time Travelers theme with the Easy Ace for the Xenoverse units? Return for the Dragon Ball Heroes units on Time Travelers category banner. I mean, I would love to see that as a celebration with a focus on like the Xenoverse characters and maybe some of the other Time Travelers and crossover with like a new crossover character as like the headliner. I don't know about Heroes stuff because obviously we're still going to get the Easy A's for the older characters, so I assume that means they're still going to have an Easy A banner. But I don't know what they're going to do, if anything, about making the other characters like available. Like I don't know if we would get a Time Traveler category banner that then has the Heroes units on it. That would be cool. But that's the thing, like technically it was a collab, even though it was a Dragon Ball IP, it was like a collab with another game. And we know from the very few collab things that Dokkan's done in the past that they don't usually come back once the collaboration is over, right? So like, the Arale cards have like never been available again, for example. So yeah, I don't know if we will ever see the Heroes units on like any other kind of banner. AC Shadows brought back a memory of rage that I had in Neo. All I saw was a name and gotcha. Well, that's the funny thing about a lot of these games, obviously, is even if they're exaggerated versions, they use characters from the actual, like, history of certain parts of, like, feudal Japan. So, like, there's a lot of character names in Shadows that I recognise from loads of other games and, like, movies and stuff. But yeah, I've got to play a fair bit more today. Still haven't done a crazy amount. I think I'm, like, level 26 maybe now. But I haven't been doing like a lot of the main story off stream. I've just been going around and finding new parts of the map and the lookout points and all that kind of stuff. We'll be back to streaming some more Assassin's Creed Shadows on Monday. In fact, let's get the second channel link pinned in the chat. Yeah, Adparan, how's it going? We haven't had any proper info yet. We just know essentially a leak. There's going to be a perfect cell of some variety, but we don't really know any of the info yet or anything. I think I could probably afford to just not use this again. Oh, so I'm getting AC Shadows when I heard you streaming and I heard Lord Nobunaga. That's the funny thing, having played Samurai Warriors in the past, and like Warriors Orochi, like all of the Samurai Warriors characters, like are obviously all the people from those, like that era and those conflicts. So seeing like Nobunaga and Mitsuhide and stuff like that, it's like I know who these people are, sort of. Yeah, Tech Android's Easy A, I think, is a very high likelihood. I like the fact that we've managed to avoid like the tech androids having to get hit at all so far. Foolish trio to dangers. Trying to take on Broly. Yeah, AGL Cell would be good. AGL Cell and STL Goku and Gohan. I don't know if it's too soon for them. But the Tech Androids definitely. Tech Super 17 maybe as well. Like, depending on his leader skill. AGL Dokkan Fest Trunks as well. The base form one that transforms. That crazily enough had like a worse transformation than his yeah, it's turn 5, isn't it? I should do this. Hey, shout out to Jade Rex for re-upping their channel membership and in-game club member for 16 months. Let's go. We'll Tech Golden Frieza. When will Tech Golden Frieza Super Easy A be? Well, Tech Golden Frieza, is he a Dokkan Fest exclusive? Yes. He is, right? Yeah, he was the one that had the event. It's the AGL one that is the sub one. Right, so yeah, he technically can get a Super Easy A. Yeah, if they don't do the same thing they did with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta though, and hold back too much. But yeah, the Tech Golden Frieza Super Easy A could be really good. Yeah, Samurai Warriors, Sons of Shadows, Onimusha. I think it's tomorrow for Global. Yeah, so the news is probably tomorrow morning. Yeah, Prof, how's it going? Yeah, refresh your Petan. I did that literally before the stream. Get those free rewards, why not? When the ROF Blue Boys get their Easy A. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. Have those two be in like the same celebration. I can see that. I forgot to use my redstone. Yeah, I think I only used like 2 of them. So it's 3, right? But I'd only used them on characters who were getting Super Easy A's to change some of their hidden potential. I don't need any of the characters as it is anyway. Yeah, AGL Golden Frieza probably won't get a Super Easy A because he's not a Dokkan Fest. Yeah, Carnage, how's it going? Yeah, really, Tech Golden Frieza's the oldest one without a Super Easy A. Shame Goku's not actually going to get to attack here, but... Yeah, that's true. Even if he did get a Super ECA, you can't use him in like half the events. Because he's got a nuking style leader skill, so he's banned in loads of events. Yes, Buhan didn't kill. So Goku gets to super and we get his 18 key super attack effect boost for the next rotation. Let's go. Right, the domain is for how long? Yeah, so use yours because it will still be up for your next appearance. Part 2 LR could be a time traveler crossover unit like Marcel or Mirror. Well, at least Mirror is an android as well, right? So that would work, but I don't know if they would do that. That would be awesome, but asparagus. So this music is not very fitting for this. Yeah, Genzo, how's it going? No, are we going to get to the point where the androids get destroyed? That's Kefla. Kefla does 820k normals and 2.3 super. Okay. Oh my god. How many attacks in slot 3? Now, I don't know if we want to use their Ghost Usher this early. I could use the Rage mode for Janemba. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, even not whether you're using them as a leader or not, there's a lot of the events that just ban characters that have a nuking leader skill. So Golden Frieza's banned in events. Like, you just can't put him on the team because he has the nuking leader skill. So it's stupid. They should just be banned from being in the leader slot, but they're banned from the event completely, which is really dumb. Rage mode, doing some damage. Hopefully he supers during this though as well. I mean, it's a pretty good turn for Buhan. Yeah, Uncontrollable Power is still a really good team. Oh, good. He's locked Tech Broly in slot 3. Okay. This will be interesting then. Oh, and he's going to super straight away. Well, I think we might be dead, but then we revive. Okay, 380k. Oof. AoE not good for Goku there. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's here already, nice and early for the stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Get my likes count off to a good start here. Buhan's locked in slot 7, really? I mean slot 3 even, but you know what I mean. Bruh. I don't want to float off Buhan, he's so good. God, Drace, what kind of nightmare hellscape would that be? Okay. Nice. Yes, let's go, Janemba, come on. Janemba putting in some work. Yeah, he should have enough HP left to be able to, the androids to be able to use their active skills still. Wait, this guy can be attack lowered, is that part of his passive thing? Well, no, he can be attack lowered. We have to use that. Shame I couldn't put Goku in slot 1, but he's locked.
Time to get serious. Gonna go all out.
It's not really a super crazy Dokkan attack though. My 55% ain't probably only 17 key super. Yeah, Anto, how's it going? Yeah, it's always worth setting up your Petan fights. It doesn't take very long. You can do it as soon as you log in. And then even if you don't look at it again, the next time you log in, you just collect the rewards. Obviously the best thing to do now is to do the ones where you get the gold Barber stickers, which you can then trade in for stuff, including the stones. So it's not exactly like a huge amount or anything, but you are basically just missing out on free stones by not doing it. What are you doing down there? Damn, is that Tech Broly still taking that much damage? Yeah, Sif being a menace under the desk. Actually, like, climbing, like, into the very small gap behind the, like, the computer and the, where, like, the wires are.
Let's do this.
Okay, yeah, Elgato, the, thingy is still working. No! Not Buhan in slot 1. I think we're probably just dead now. Is one Whis enough? We'll see. Probably not. Okay, I think everything is still connected, okay. 700k. Absolutely destroyed. I was with a Whis active as well. Well, you know. But yeah, hopefully they'll get an EZA during this celebration, so. Understandable. Kind of expected that, to be honest. Oh. Yeah, you were. You did hear that. I don't know how loud it is though. Can the Red Zone DB Saga mission be completed about the new Kid Goku? Yeah, use a Path to Power Kid Goku as the leader, ideally. It's just for the last stage, isn't it? Yeah, so I can turn the desktop audio up. And turn the music down a little bit. Hopefully that's still about the same level. Yeah, Rowdo, how's it going? I swear I thought I was hearing things. Yeah, no, that's me with my stream deck. I've got a couple of like random things on here.
You right to jail.
But I think some of them like just went through as being too quiet, and the stream deck doesn't let you. They're set to like max volume. But yeah, I think I did. Did I do it for the video where I used the team without using the new Kid Goku? And then obviously you can just use a Kid Goku friend. Okay, no, I did use the... Looking to my left and right. Yeah, I've got a couple on here, because I used to play this one whenever we would get into, like, when we were doing the Heroes runs, and then we lost, and then we had this one on the soundboard.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
So yeah, I put some other ones on there. Yeah, some of them are too quiet, I think. Have to do it without Kid Goku. You definitely can do it without Kid Goku. It's 6 DB Saga characters, isn't it? Who would we use as the other one? I mean, Roshi's not very good, but... Also not terrible. Oh wait, it has to be all DB Saga characters as well, so we can't use you.
All right,
Let's try
let's
it.
do this.
There's only 4? No, well. Let's see. was saying this on the podcast last night, but I swear, now that Kid Goku, Path to Power Kid Goku has his EZA, so in slot 3 you only need to get 5 orbs for him to give everyone the damage reduction. Now I just always get 7 orbs of him. But back when you needed to get 7 orbs, it would be really difficult to do. I'm slow. I thought you'd just pull up that clip on YouTube. It was one of the few sound things I actually had on here, because I have the thing on here to change between like some of the scenes. Yeah, it might only be 4, but we'll do it with the full Dragon Ball Saga team here, just for the challenge, without the new Kid Goku. Obviously we're using him as the friend, but... This guy's a support unit, technically, for what we're using him for on the team. He's just casually doing a 24 million attack stat into a 25 million additional. It's pretty good. And then another one that's like 27.3. Hidden potential for Kid Goku. Additional dodge, I guess. I'm trying to think. He's a stacker, so you want him stacking. I think, does he have crit in his hidden potential? I'd have to double check, to be honest. I can't remember his passive off by heart to know what it would be. I've obviously used him a fair bit since I pulled him, but he's not a character that I'm like super hyped for, so I don't remember. And I only got 1 copy, so I haven't obviously done any like hidden potential for my one, so I'll have to double check. Right, so okay, yeah, he has 55% chance to crit, so yeah, just additional and dodge. It's kind of up to you which you want like more of. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Dodge the normal, eat the super, the old classic.
My money don't jiggle.
It folds. Hey, shout out to Jade Rex for the $2 super chat. Can I get a Tech Golden Frieza versus OG at Dragon Ball Red Zone? Okay, okay. Let's see. What team can we put him on? I guess we can just put him on like a movie bosses team, right? Mind not dodging the AoE there. But yeah, we'll have to see. I think movie bosses probably be the best team for him, right? But yeah, we can certainly give that a go. Damn, I'm getting a lot of attacks. And then the dodges, you'll have to see it. Hey Preston, how's it going? Some late work is busy. Hey, no worries, my dude. How's it going? Yeah, Dr. Pritch, how's it going? Have you done physical God Goku versus Festival battles yet? Not yet. I will do that as the next Festival of Battles thing that I tried to do. So I'll have to do a... We'll start off using him like potentially off stream, and then once we get to a point where like we're getting near to the end, I'll either record it or stream it depending on when that is. I wonder if he can. I wonder if he would be able to stack up quickly enough. Because he'd be on... He's on the full lead for the double Vegetos. But obviously the most optimal way to run that team for buffing like the 7 years is to run one Vegito, one Gogeta. So Goku would be getting one of the leader skills. Just like they do. Which would probably be fine. Oh, good. You're locked in slot 1. Oh, well, that's probably instant death. I guess we'll see. Yeah. He takes 1,000,000 damage from a normal attack. I mean, let's see what his... I guess we need to do the Jade Rex Dono request, which is the Tech Golden Frieza versus OG Dragon Ball Red Zone. But yeah, I do kind of want to see if we, even if we jumped in and just did the first few turns of a Festival of Battles thing, just to see how quickly that Goku would build up. Yeah, because Frieza is on uncontrollable power, right? No, where did I think he was? But fortunately he's on revenge, so it's fine. You need revenge, don't you? Yeah, and planetary destruction, which is also on, so... Oh yeah, there's Mac. Alright, let's see how well Golden Frieza can do here. Not the craziest starting setup, but you know, what can you do? Goku works really well on this team because obviously the Broly's counters probably on Super Saiyan characters. So they get the support from Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then obviously the extra support when he becomes Super Saiyan 4 works out quite nicely for them. Yeah, Dr. Jaden, how's it going? Tech UI changed his to a full dodge build. Oh, changed the full dodge to full defense equips. Interesting. Alright, time for this absolute madman Golden Frieza. with his 80% damage reduction, but no other like passive or anything. So he's got 112k defense start of turn. Let's go. Where's the let me find the DB Saga Red Zone stats. This guy normal attacks for 480k. So minus 80%. So Frieza would actually tank his normals for double digit damage, but I think he would die to his super. Was it 154 0 minus 80%? Frieza would only take 200k from his super attack, funnily enough. Fierce Battle and Shocking Speed. What about you? Just Fierce Battle and Shocking Speed. Okay. Oh, let's see Golden Frieza go. Oh, there's a dodge. It's like 1.9 million attack stat. Let's go. Alright, bro, calm down. There you go, double digits. Should bring Kefla into Festival of Battles to see how high her attack stat can get. As long as she actually manages to dodge and not get destroyed by that point. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, in the early, for the first 40 phases, post super attack, she should be fine, even if she doesn't dodge. Yeah, Until Dawn. Oh, there is a trailer for the movie. I have a playthrough of it on the second channel. Yeah, Little Blue played it. There's a couple of those games, like The Quarry, up on the second channel. No commentary or anything, it's just like the full gameplay. But yeah, I didn't know there was a trailer for it out already. Yeah, those good old ROF links. But yeah, I mean, so far so good for Tech Golden Frieza. I should bring Tech Plan into Festival Battles just to get cooked. I mean, yeah, that is probably what would happen, yeah. But yeah, shout out to all the channel members in the chat, all those green names. I did send out some friend requests. I made that post the other day from the World Tournament. Ooh, we needed 10 key to get a super and we could actually get it. So I haven't actually double checked to see. I'm assuming my friends list is back to being full now. But yeah, there was a members only post go up for people to drop their codes. Sent out a few friend requests. So shout out to anyone here that was one of those people that got added. Quarry, that's it, yeah. Oof. Uh-oh. Oh, the dodge, let's go. Yeah, to be fair, if we took 140k from the normal attack there, we potentially would have been in trouble with the super, but... Golden Frieza with the dodge. typical, the first attack after Broly's attacking isn't the AoE, because he can action break with his first attack. Man, this guy giving you is like -6 ki or something he does is insane. Sonic, I can't believe not only has Golden Frieza actually been working, but he's been working as a slot 1 unit as well, which is crazy. Unless, well, Buhan only gets an additional super if he actually gets a super line, so can't remember how his one works for the additional. We got it anyway. Oof. Damn. Fortunately, Great Ape Goku is here to bail us out of this predicament of Frieza losing a lot of his damage reduction now because we're on low health. My go, the very first unit I ever pulled. I remember back when he came out, getting him, I think. It was around the time, it was like there was a world tournament, and it was like, I think the first time Piccolo was released or something. I remember playing the world tournament around the time he came out. Go away, Pan. The unskippable transformation animation. This is the Goku OST. Yeah, if you don't hear it unless you had it at the start of the turn, that's why I didn't put him in slot 1. So I'll get the second domain active here. Oh right, he's locked. Perfect. Well, I guess he is going in slot 1 then. At least we've got Revival active on this turn, so we can't die anyway. Yeah, Apathy, how's it going? Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Using the Golden Frieza in DB Saga Red Zone. 67k. Oof. Crit for 0, let's go. I was able to pick up an old 1 in 1,000 Double Roads figure that was still in its original box. Oh damn. How much do you think is actually worth? That sounds kind of crazy. Yeah. Goku's locked in slot 3. Bad one. Which, considering there's no attacks before he attacks, is actually pretty good for us. Double digits. That's 55% Goku, by the way. This Demon King Piccolo Supers for 3.6 million. But yeah, considering how old Tech Golden Frieza's EZA is, the fact that he's still kind of hanging in there. And we've gotten to the final phase now. We've got the revival active this turn. Remember, no. Supposed to dodge things. Oh my god, he sealed Janemba, so now we're gonna get there. Dokkan attack with Tech Golden Frieza, let's go.
Time to get serious.
We're ready for this devastating, was it 1.8 million attack stat? Go Golden Frieza. Bad damage though. No, he's gonna die unless he dodges. Then we get the revival from Broly. Let's go. Hard carry. Sealed Broly. Probably just be sealing out my damage dealers out here. Okay. Yeah, Jade Rex. Roller coaster of emotions. Well, the Frieza Dokkan attack, then he died, but then he didn't die because he revived. No crits from Buhan. Buhan might be dead now. Yeah, 1.9 million. Oof. Well, there you go. We tried. Take Golden Frieza was not the one that got us killed, technically. I mean, he did die once, but we had a revival, so it was okay. See it for a few turns, like how quickly he stacks. We're not going to play this for ages because obviously this run would just be the whole of the rest of the stream, and we still wouldn't actually even have any, like, get close to finishing it. We made it to the final phase. It wasn't bad. If Buhan had got some crits, you never know. Supposed to be the fusion, I can't remember shit. Oh yeah, where's Anto is here, right? Or he was here. Geo feels like the only big damage dealer. Our boss is to a point where even 100 million attack stat is like 1 health bar. Yeah. Yeah, even in Festival of Battles, like when you get near the end, those guys have like 800 million HP, and you're seeing your units drop like 100 million attack stat, and it doesn't even do that much damage to their overall health bar. It's crazy. It always somehow finds its way back to the Go Cure active skill. Hey, shout out to Jade Rex for gifting a channel membership. Shout out to Garrett for receiving the membership. Appreciate you, Jade Rex. W's in the chat. Yeah, bosses have crazy defense numbers and like damage reduction as well. Yeah, so if you're not getting crits, you can see a significant like drop off in the damage. Appreciate you, Jade Rex. Anto and Apathy dodging the memberships again. Oh yeah, what's really funny, I don't know if you were there actually, Apathy, after that weekend of all those dodged memberships during the World Tournament, I streamed on the second channel on Monday, played some more Assassin's Creed, and somebody gifted a membership and it went to Anto on the second channel. After all that on the main channel over the weekend. I mean, there are still units, there are quite a few units that do big damage to the bosses, but obviously them having the massive pools of HP, it's just the way for them to keep the events at a certain level of difficulty, I suppose. My buddy keeps wanting me to do the festival battles. I'll never touch it again after getting the 25 stones. Yeah, fair. Understandable. I wonder what Goku is going to be up to, like... Because with these units, it all comes down to, like, additional supers and stuff as well. It like, plays a massive part. That's right. He still doesn't have one for the main channel. Still dodged that one. So that doesn't feel difficult, it's just a mode of you either have the 4 fusions or you don't. Yeah, and then even then, it depends who the other unit on the team is going to be, because when you get to the later stages where you have to do so much damage in like the 3 turns, one simple mistake and then that's like 2.5 hours work gone. Because you still have to manage like the stacking, who's stacking when, and like when you're switching the 10 years between like offense and defense stacking and stuff like that. Like, I mean, the event is definitely is still difficult. You just have to. It's about strategizing and like planning ahead. feel like Battle Hardened Foes, Cell Max is still the most unforgiving boss in the game. Yeah, 5 million AoE. Yeah, it's ridiculous. The run that I did, because I used items to do it, like, if I hadn't used the items, I would have lost. Like, 2 turns in a row, he just slot 1 AoE. So, if I didn't have an item active, I would have just been dead, like, immediately. It's so stupid. Well, that's not ideal, is it? You can get the 18 key with both of them, but everyone can make some great race content. But that'd be horrible. Imagine trying to do a race in this event. It takes like 3 hours to complete. Oh, they're not going to kill him, are they? This is the other thing that makes it so annoying, is the phase counter at the beginning. You can make a stupid mistake really early on and just lose, like in this point where you only have 1 turn. You have to hope that the Super Saiyan 4s like clutch up now. Okay, I think they will. If this super doesn't kill though, and then they don't additional, we just lose. Crit. Hey, we lost. Good times. This event sucks. I hate it so much. Did Ajou ever get past phase 15? I don't know. Actually, can't remember. I don't think we've had a progress report in a while. I'm glad you guys though, like was it Drace and Bringer both managed to do it. We're trying over the World Tournament weekend, managed to get it done in the days following the World Tournament coming to an end. But yeah, I'll try out the Goku like stacking thing at some point, but yeah, if anyone else has any other challenges that they want to see, or same with it. But yeah, I'm glad a bunch of you guys managed to finally get it finished. But Heroes versus Red Zone Universe 6. Which one? The Vegeta family? I always say family. Goku story or Vegeta story? I don't know which one is technically easier. Not that I think we'll be able to do it anyway, but yeah, Preston is back. Goku family, Vegeta family too hard. What's the Vegeta family one? Oh yeah, it has the hit that disables dodge. Actually, both the hits disable dodge, but yeah, we can give it a try. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. I appreciate you all coming out for the stream. Let's go ahead and jump in. Right, so what are the enemies? Vegeta has locking in his. What's the sound level? The sound level should be hopefully matching, but I need to make sure that the music and stuff's not too loud as well. How's the audio for everybody else? Turn it up a little bit and see how that is. Yeah, I tried having. I've got the mic like slightly further away because I was getting a lot of like, starting to get comments of like, I don't know what had changed because I wasn't using the different microphone or anything. But yeah, a lot of new comments from like newer people, and we're getting them in the podcast a lot as well about like hearing me breathing because I've got a very good microphone, so I've been experimenting with having it like slightly further away, but WWE Dokkan style gacha game would generate billions. I mean, there is at least one or two, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I do forget to unmute myself, but that was, I was just talking to Little Blue quickly. What am I doing? I need to find a Goku friend, that's it. Problem is, Goku's like the best leader for the team, but he did not survive the anniversary power creep very well. I wonder if the best heroes team for this, I don't know why I bother ticking LR. It's just force of habit from all the other categories, I guess. I wonder if the best strategy is running like the full extreme team where we just have like the Goku on one rotation. Have the extreme units on the other. But like even Masked Dark Mask King is like doesn't really cut it anymore, which is annoying. We'll see. Let's do this. Have you ever eaten a cheese bean potato? Well, a jacket potato with cheese and beans? Hell yeah. Alright. So Goku's in slot 7, so this is going to be the super class rotation. Limit Breaker Vegito. Yeah, they did say that the remaining Heroes units would get their Easy A's. He won't get his this year, though, as long as they're keeping it in the same order, because this year will be the Limit Breaker, Goku and Vegeta, the normal Super Saiyan 4 Gohan and Bardock, Hearts. Oh, no, I don't like Tuna. I'm not a fan of Tuna. Yeah, see, Little Blue on the Twitch side saying with beans, cheese and tuna is the boss potato. But yeah, I don't like tuna. Hopefully they don't fumble the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s. It's very possible that they will, but yeah, this year is Dio, that's right. The Hearts OST really does have potential as well. No AO Cell this time. Because we do have the AO Cell emote, but she dodged the super there, so it's all good. We do have a bunch of heroes emotes. Obviously, the emotes available to channel members. If you want to help support the channel, the best way to do that is to become a channel member. You get access to all of the emotes, access to members-only posts, like the one I was talking about a little bit earlier. I made a post for members only to drop their codes, and then I cleared out some older and more inactive people off of my friends list, sent out a bunch of friend requests, 2 people who posted their codes on that post, but that post was only visible to channel members. There's a members only area in the Discord. Bunch of other little things. You get your name highlighted in the chat, of course, in green. You can see those people there with the Timebreaker Must badges. The longer you're a member, the different colour badges you get. Got a couple of different ones in the chat. Rowdo rocking the diamond badge there, which is the 2-year badge. Got a couple of gold ones, which is the 1-year badge. So you love to see that. Appreciate you guys, channel members, for helping support the channel. If you want to help to support the channel for free, all you have to do is like the stream, subscribe, make sure you're checking out the videos, leaving comments and all that good stuff. Anything that YouTube considers an interaction is good for the channel. So leave a like, leave a comment on the videos. It does help me out quite a bit. Alright, so let's let you go first so that you can get your attacks in. Get all the orbs so that he gets his maximum buff. And then we'll do that. Really happy I summoned on the last Heroes banner. I missed the Hero Celebration. Yeah, this is the home of the Heroes agenda. We love Heroes, but unfortunately the anniversary power creep really has been, I think, a bit too much for the Heroes team. We'll see if we get through. Yeah, about to reach 3 years. Let's go. But yeah, there's 2 membership tiers, the tier 1 and tier 2. Functionally, they are both the same, but the tier 2, if you want to give a little bit of extra support. The tier 1 is only $2. So somebody used to say, I can't remember who it was that used to say it in all the streams, that's cheaper than a cup of coffee in some places to become a channel member and help support the channel. Let me check what the we did have a look at it the other day. Let's have a look at the membership things. Yeah, Rowdo's at 33 months, so 3 months to go. And then we get the Dragonstone theme badge. We've got Drace, who's in the chat, one of the few people who has the Dragonstone badge. We basically have 3 members that have the Dragonstone badge, and then 3 members that have the purple stone, the one that gets you the LRs. The purple stone badge. In fact, we have one person, I think, very soon is going to get to the 5 years. So I actually need to make a 5-year badge. Rebel. Oh, Rebel's EZA is this year as well. Rebel and Corrupted Supreme Cry of Time. They're both going to EZA this year. Because remember, it's always 8 EZAs. So it's the Limit Breaker, Goku and Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4, Bardock and Gohan, Hearts, Rebel and Corrupted Supreme Cry of Time. That's only 7. Is it only 7 this year? Who else? Am I forgetting somebody? I might be forgetting someone, or maybe it's only 7. Look at the Heroes banner up on the wiki. Will she continue to sell or sell no more? It's hard to say. Where is the Heroes? Excuse me, Heroes Celebration on the wiki. There we go. Let's find the banner. So it'll be the banner that the Limit Breakers came out on. This one. It is only 7, because yeah, the Metal Cooler and Janemba didn't get their awakening straight away. So yeah, it's just the 7. Yeah, it's just because they are the units that are in the game already. Like, they can still EZA them, but they just can't. They're not doing any more crossover like celebrations, so they won't do any more. They won't do any new units, but they can still EZA the ones that are in the game. So hopefully that means they'll be more likely to get rid of the restrictions, like for the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4s. Like, what's the point of them having a passive where they need to have like all heroes allies when they're not going to bring out any more heroes units? Worst case scenario is they just change the heroes part to just say crossover, because that will still be bad. I'm just hoping that they remove it completely, or they just add more things in. Because, like, Limit Breaker Vegeta has heroes or Giant 8 power, which is good for a Giant 8 power team. Whereas the Limit Breaker Goku has heroes or full power, which means it doesn't work for a Giant 8 power team unless all the Giant 8 power characters are full power characters. I'm not sure what you mean. Like, they can still obviously announce in the game that the heroes' characters are getting their EZAs. They're just not doing any more dedicated, like, heroes crossover celebrations. So what will be interesting to see is what celebration they actually do get their EZAs in. Is there going to be, like, a crossover Dokkan Fest in November? Or is it just going to be a random anything Dokkan Fest and then they just happen to drop the EZAs at the same time? Like, who knows? That's what I'm hoping it will be, though. It'll just be like a crossover Dokkan Fest. Like they finally do another Xenoverse crossover or something. And then we get the next lot of Heroes EZAs. We get the Xenoverse characters EZAs. Could get like Super Saiyan 3, Broly, Super EZA. Like just do a whole bunch of crossover stuff. But we'll have to see. I mean, we're still hanging in there. Yeah, Sparking Zero crossover with a Dokkan Fest Gohan Black. That would be awesome. They should just do a Dokkan. They should do a Dokkan original as well, and it should be Gohan Black that transforms into Beast. Rose Beast. So he has the Beast hair, but it's Rose. That'd be so good. See, free to play Toa, just casually tanking a type disadvantage boss there for double digit damage. Love to see that. Get the heal there from the Rainbow Awesome Mechikabura. Don't like that this Frost constantly super attacks in slot 1 and stuns though, that's pretty annoying. Yeah, Gohan Black would be awesome. I've said it many times before, but I'm surprised they didn't do that. Like, they didn't capitalize on all that hype. Because that was one of the most hyped things I saw for when Sparking came out. The number of articles I was seeing posted everywhere about the Gohan Black, like, what if scenario thing. Like, people loved it. And neither Dokkan or Legends did a, like, crossover thing. Maybe they just couldn't. Like, I don't know how it works, but, man, it would have been so good. I need to try not to get the Dokkan attack here. Oh, well, too late. Nice. Needed that clutch dodge, really. Well, that's the thing. We know it takes them a while to plan and design units and stuff, so I guess, I don't know. Like, if they didn't know that that was coming out, or they didn't know it was going to be as popular as it was, I guess. But man, that would have been so good. I would have Rainbow Gohan Black if it did happen. Yeah, it'd be super good. Because he'd be on all the Goku Black categories, and then obviously be on crossover. Oh God. I don't actually know. Will Demigra actually be able to tank against Hit here? I'm actually not sure. But I guess we're going to find out. He disables dodge, so... Oof. Well, the answer to that is no. If we get super attacked, we are dead. Mm-hmm. 23 million attack stat though, let's go. No crit though, so that means we basically do no damage. Man, if Demigra had raised defense on Super as well, he'd be so good. He does get attack and defense when he attacks, so obviously that's why he then tanks for double-digit damage, but... Though, of course, now I have a horrible feeling that it's going to be Toa that eats the Super, and then she will die. Her post-Super defense, especially for a free-to-play unit, is actually pretty good, but it's not like tanker Red Zone boss Super attack good. Although, we're still here. So we've got to do this, really. Also, you're going to be a liability here as well. How much does Hit actually hit for? Hit. His no oh god, yeah, his normals do 1.5 million damage. Good lord. Just got to go all out, basically. But even then, like, we haven't even done one full bar of damage. Uh-oh. Well, we'll see how it goes. Ooh, it took 110k. Well. And bear in mind as well, on his active skill turn, like Goku is one of the stronger defensive units on the Heroes team, and he took 110k from the normal attack. Pre-super. Yeah, it's GG. Does Hit doesn't have like a count? When does he have like a schedule like where he super attacks or anything? Or have I just been really lucky so far? Problem is, because he disables dodge, so that there's not. I don't think there's anyone on the Heroes team that can actually tank his super attack anyway. Because this Hit super attacks for 4.5 million damage, but he disables dodge. Like, I don't think there's anyone on the team that can actually tank his super anyway. Yeah, Vegito Blue, even on the active skill turn, Limit Breaker Vegito, can't even tank a normal attack from him. Yeah, we definitely were lucky up to that point, but hey. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know if there's any... I mean, even the very first stage is, like, tough because one of them has the AoE Great Ape Vegeta. Although is that Formidable Foes, actually? I can't remember now. I know, because Raditz and Nappa both have AoEs. I wonder if we could do it with the office just to do stage 1.
All right, let's do this.
Getting at least a W with the Hero Seed would be nice. Actually, yeah, let's just float you off. No, never mind. I can't get key for you, so that's annoying. Oh god, why is the key so bad on this turn? That'll do, I guess. Yeah. Nice. Raditz's AoE super as ineffective as it was when he was actually released as a unit. Let's go. I still hope that they actually do just give him a really good EZA. Like, he is probably still up to this day like the worst on release Dokkan Fest, this physical Raditz. It's such a shame how, like, because I said it in the video I made the other day about characters that need to be saved with EZAs. Like, he's the only Dokkan Fest Raditz we've got, and he's how many years old at this point? Like, there's only one other summonable Raditz, and that was the tech one that was the Bardock Saiyan Day banner unit. And someone mentioned in the comments, which is a very good point, like, obviously compared to the other Saiyans, like, Raditz is not as strong as Vegeta and Nappa. Like, they make a joke about him being a weakling, like, compared to them. But you've got to remember that, like, Raditz introduced, like, Dragon Ball Z, like, explained to Goku about the Saiyans, and then casually, like, 1v2'd Goku and Piccolo, who were, like, the two strongest beings on the Earth at the time. So, like, when he gets his own Dokkan Fest, like, he should be good. Like, he should get at least some level of respect. But, yeah, his unit on release was just absolutely terrible. Oh, no, he's locked Mechikabra in slot 1. He might be okay with the 4 rainbow orbs. Gives him a little bit of damage reduction, but don't know. Ideally, he doesn't slot 1 super. Okay, good. Yeah, no one could hurt Raditz until Gohan had his rage moment, exactly. I always thought Raditz's design was cool as well. Like, in the very first ever, like, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, like, #1, that probably had, like, 8 playable characters or something on the PS2. I remember that I used to play it with my friends, like, after college. And Dan would always play as Goku, so I'd play as Raditz. Because I just thought he looked cool. I hadn't even really seen much Dragon Ball Z at that point. And obviously that's the thing with the fighting games, right? So the characters are kind of on like an even playing field. But yeah, it's such a disappointment. And the fact that they never did anything with it later on in the story. Like, he never even gets mentioned again, let alone all the crazy what ifs and stuff of, like, you know, him coming back to life and all the fan like stuff. Like, he just doesn't even ever get mentioned again. This is an awkward turn as well. I'll just do that. And super. Nice. Gallic Gun Vegeta. Nice, connect some more of those rainbow orbs, let's go. Yeah, refresh your Petan. Good reminder there from Prof. Get those treasure items, get those free stones and whatnot. He's Seal on super attack, that's really annoying. Sealing Goku like that. Outrageous. Never. Refresh your Petan. Never! Well, yeah, get those free rewards, why not? This guy's a lot of HP. Well, I mean, he doesn't, but look for the heroes team. Because, yeah, he has 100 million HP. Mechikaba was like the one that we could have potentially relied on to do the big damage, and then we didn't get the additional. So heal, big rainbow orbs, let's go. Yo, Zhao, how's it going? Hate Petan, make it go away. I mean, I don't understand how anyone can hate it. I get it if people don't care about it, but how could you hate it? It's like a little... It's what Chain Battle defenders tried to pretend that Chain Battle was, where it's like you just press a couple of buttons and it takes like 2 minutes and then you get free rewards at the end. Like, what's to hate about that? Because you should be saving. You should be saving your stones for the next big thing, which will probably be worldwide, to be fair. How, Bringer? I am factually correct. And Coaster keeps getting stuck to the bottom of my cup. The condensation. Yeah, no, I refuse to believe that anyone is not trolling. If you like Chain Battle but don't like Petan, I refuse to believe that, like, that does not compute. Excellent. That's right, Bringer. That's what I like to say. Actually, never mind. You're right. Yeah, exactly. It was only the rewards for Chain Battle that were good. We missed the Chain Battle rewards. We don't miss Chain Battle the event. Oh, I should have put... Damn, I should have put Mechikaba in slot 1 really, get the extra stack. Oh well. There's nothing worth summoning on at the moment anyway. Like, you shouldn't be summoning for Kid Goku, because he doesn't really work with, like, the best teams at the moment. Is the Daima Vegeta banner even still up? I'm actually not sure. But again, he's not that good, so shouldn't be summoning for him. So there's not really anything out at the moment that you should be summoning on anyway. The new Cell's going to come out tomorrow, and depending on what his leader's... Not tomorrow, but the details are going to come out tomorrow. He's going to come out on the 1st. Depending what his kit is looking like and stuff like that, it's probably not going to be worth summoning for him either. I wonder if we can, like, nuke him down in this turn. If I get all same type orbs, can I get the Dokkan attack on this turn and get, like, a massive Dokkan attack with Universe Tree Goku? Here we go.
Time to get serious. Gonna go all out.
Take away Petan and bring back Training in the Clouds. Now, that is a trade I would happily make. Like I say, I don't love Petan or anything. I don't understand why people could hate it. I just think it's fine for what it is. But if we could trade it to have Training in the Clouds back permanently, and have the shop like regularly update with stuff, then hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. The reason I have all the units in the game is because it's my job to get them and showcase them. So I have to get them all. But regular players don't have to. Sometimes that's the whole point. If a character's not that great, I get them, do like a showcase or something, and can be like, yeah, they're not very good, so don't summon for them. Well, he did decent damage, but I don't know. I mean, Demigra's going to have type advantage next turn. We could potentially kill him in the next turn if Demigra and Mechikabra can do some big damage between the two of them. There's potentially a lot of orbs for Mechikabra. Yeah, 11. Take that. And then grab those. Alright. Here we go. Oh yeah, we probably got this. I mean, this is obviously the easiest out of all the Goku Story Red Zone stages, but... Go, Mechikabra, go. Triple super turn, let's see it. 29 with the crit. Yes. Oh no, it's an additional normal. Well, he still did some decent damage with the crit though. Wait. Did he Can he super twice? We only took double digit damage, but... Oh wow, I didn't know that. Great Ape could super twice. That's outrageous. Oof. Yikes. Okay, he is guarding. Good. I was going to say, if we only get the 3 orbs and Goku's not guarding, we could potentially get cooked, but... That's why I love the fact that we have that guard indicator now. Because we pick up the 3 orbs and then the guard icon appeared straight away on his picture, so I was like, okay, good. He's guarding. Finish him off. Oh yeah, he won't unless he crits. That is, oh no. Limit Breaker for Geo might be a liability here. No, he's not critting. You need to crit. Otherwise, type of disadvantage means he basically does no damage. Okay. Now, Limit Breaker for Geo just needs to crit. Oh god. It's going to be so close. If he supers if Limit Breaker for Geo doesn't kill him, he potentially just dies. No, he only did an additional normal. Well, man, we got so close. Stupid Limit Breaker for Geo. Oh, yeah, let me refresh my pattern. Actually, I don't know if any of the fights have even finished. They haven't. How many have I got? How long have I got left? Well, to be fair, even the shortest one has like an hour and a half left. Let me check my currency thing. Yeah, Heroes just need some more damage. I think actually for that event, because obviously we ran the extreme version for like the tough one. For that stage, we probably could get away with running the slightly different build. Because Limit Breaker for Geo, like realistically, we don't need to use him. Because no one in this event has locking or anything. Oh, he can be... The Great Ape can be stunned, can't he? Yeah, that's true. Because, yeah, we don't really need you. Because we'll bring you. And then you.
Let's do this.
But yeah, that's the thing. My biggest qualm. I spent ages doing a run. I put the video up earlier of doing the double Glorio leads in the Festival of Battles. Got all the way to the like One Punch Goku. Started recording and then lost in like 3 turns. Like didn't beat him in the turn counter. I should have used an attack up item. But it's so annoying, like getting that far, and then it's like, well, that's that 2.5 hours down the drain. Because the annoying thing about the Festival of Battles event is it's not even hard until you get to like phase 41. But it just takes so long to get to phase 41. So long. It's painful. But yeah, you just got to make sure you're stacking with your stackers, and then it's just stacking simulator for 2 hours. God. Okay, so Pan's locked in slot 1. So if we do that, do that, we do that. The Heroes unit's getting easy A. That's the thing we don't know. We know that they're still going to do easy A's for the Heroes units that need them, but they didn't say anything about when. Because we know we're not getting any more Heroes celebrations, but like when are they going to do the easy A's? Obviously it'll be part of some other celebration instead, but will that still be in November? Like, unfortunately, until it happens, we just don't know. Like, that'll be the only way we find out is when they announce that they're happening, basically. But yeah, I'm going to assume until we hear otherwise they will still be in November. Yeah, what team were you even using anyway in your attempt? Because you basically have to use a team like of all stackers. You basically can't do it without like a specific. Well, at this point, it's almost like a very specific team build that needs to do it. And if you can't build at least most of that team, then it's going to be very difficult to actually be able to do it. It's alright, we're all good. So I managed to do it without double Vegeta or double Vegeta. Yeah, exactly. I'm still trying to like... That's why I want to try and do it with the double Glorio leads, just to like be able to do it with another different team build. But this is an annoying setup. There's like no rainbow orbs for Meki Cabra, which is a pain. Him sealing on super attack is so annoying as well. Yeah, no rainbow orbs for Meki Cabra means, yeah, he's not going to get an additional. That's fine though, at least for this phase he's got type advantage, so tanks it relatively well. I love that when they get this turn, where Fu changes like half the field into green, half the field into blue, And then if you've got Goku on the rotation, he just changes one of them all into red. Annoyingly, was the blue ones, because obviously we could have then picked them up with Fu, but it still works out quite nicely. Right. Someone on the Hot Takes Reddit post I put in Discord yesterday said dodge builds don't do anything. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of characters now are getting a lot of built-in additional and crit. So a lot of characters now, the best build is full dodge, just because you don't get much value out of giving them anything else. It's not even necessarily that they need dodge because they're not good defensively. It's just more so the fact that giving them anything else is kind of pointless. Yeah, again, we find our way back to the Goku OST. That's right, we'll go back to the OG. The GOAT OST. It's probably still my favourite OST in the game. But yeah, Zhao, I did ask you what team you were trying to use. You should let us know. If you post it in the Discord, that's the thing, I'm sure it can easily help you build a better team. Goku dodging the slot 1 super this time, so now he doesn't get sealed. That's what we like to see. Yeah, having some dodge is always better than no dodge. Complete the other World Warrior mission against the Blue Vegeta stage in the Goku Story Red Zone today. Nice. GG's. That's what we like to see. Yeah, see, having God Trunks on the team gives us a significant amount of extra damage output, which we very much need. Omega's intro and Hirudegarn's active are my favourites. Yeah, I know Hirudegarn's active skill 1 is a popular one. But yeah, look at that. Triple super, Trunks 21 mil on the 3rd super. All those crits, takes out Vegeta. That's what we like to see. So what links do they have? Just Godly Power. They have Godly Power and Fierce Battle. Okay. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to, did it? Also, I think I meant to use his active skill and then didn't. I've got this. Additional normal is not what we want. Okay, good. I was going to say, because against some of these tougher bosses, if Fu doesn't get at least 1 additional super, he can't actually tank normals. And there you go, we got the stun. So yeah, we should be GG now. Because he's now stunned. So on this turn, potentially Pang can get the stun. Oh no. Can you stun? I actually can't remember. Oh, she has the ability to stun at the start of the turn as well, doesn't she? No, she just seals, okay. So it's not necessarily GG then. Do we get any benefit from... No, we don't get any extra links. Okay, you get Cold Judgment. Not that really matters too much because it's a defensive link anyway. Alright, so we should do a lot of damage this turn, and he's stunned. So we should be looking good here. There we go, Goku actually getting an additional super, that's what we want. Yeah, Trunks has the potential to do a lot of damage on this turn. All the links active with Goku, support from Aos. No, don't just do additional normals. Yeah, there we go. 19.9. Basically 20 mil. Yes, there we go. That's what we like to see. But yeah, the fact that the barber stickers that you get from Petan, you can get a couple of stones and then you can get link skill orbs. Like, for free. Like, why wouldn't you want those? Right, well, we should be able to win here now. Because Goku on the active skill turn should tank even a slot 1 super, which we didn't get, so we should be fine. We've got the Dokkan attack, which if we hit all the nodes, the type disadvantage doesn't really matter. Well, we missed one, but I think it still doesn't really matter. And then even if Goku doesn't kill him, Fu probably will anyway. And back I got Burger King. Nice. Unfortunately, we are going to be ending very soon. I think we are just about going to finish this run here. Right on time. Yeah, look at that. Goku with the crit to finish him off. So, hey, the Heroes team managing to actually beat some, what is technically anniversary content. So let's go. I'd love to see that. The Heroes team hanging on to some shred of relevancy. So we will take that. But there you go. Heroes versus the Goku Story Red Zone Saiyan Saga stage. Got to set a new best time as well. Look at that. Good stuff. Alright, well, there we go. So that is going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. We'll be live again tomorrow morning. We should get the reveal on Twitter for the Dokkan Fest sale. If it is going to be sale. I assume it is because the last few leaks from I Seriously have all been correct. So no reason to assume that it's not going to be. But those should be out tomorrow as we are live in the morning. So we'll obviously go over the breakdown of the unit. Talk about him on stream and everything. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. I appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.